Based on popular demand, today we'll be talking about the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship. So it's a fully funded scholarship sponsored by the European Union. And this scholarship covers everything: travel, visa, living allowance. Or let's put this into better perspective. So this is one of the program. You can see here you get a stipend of 1,400 euros per month. Your health and accident insurance is covered. You wouldn't have to pay fees, plus your visa fees, your travel fees also settled. So it hardly gets better than this, the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. So I'll be talking you through step by step how to apply for the scholarship. You should note that there are different scholarships under the Erasmus Mundus, or different departments, different disciplines with their own different names, and they have different deadlines. So check for your own disciplines, check for your own program before you apply. Just before we get into the video, I'd like to show you something. So this is someone's Erasmus Mundus acceptance email. You can see this person applied for international education, and they are pleased to inform him that his application has been nominated for the scholarship. And we have several of applications like this one as well, for another Erasmus Mundus program called Meta 4.0. I think this has to do with manufacturing. You can see it here. You can look at more offers as well based on the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. This is another one. This is a master's in international masters in security, intelligence, and strategic studies. So you can see there are a variety of masters here, and people have won this in the past. So do not count yourself out. It is not fake, it is real. People are winning this. As you can see, these are different award emails given to different applicants, actually from this YouTube channel. So first, it shows that it is possible to win the scholarship. Secondly, it shows that people here on this scholarship, on this YouTube channel rather, have won the scholarship on numerous occasions. So we know how to win scholarships here on this YouTube channel, and we hope to replicate these successes for the next intake of the scholarship. So enough of the bragging. Let's get into the video. So if you've not subscribed already, I wonder what you're waiting for, because there are already several opportunities on this channel. So if you're new, you're welcome. But where have you been? There are lots of videos already on this channel on fully funded scholarships from around the world. So look around. I'm sure you'll find something that catches your interest. If you're a returning viewer, returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Thanks for the constant support. And I hope you get a scholarship sooner than later. So let's move Erasmus Mundus Joint Masters. I think it's called Joint Masters because you undertake the masters at different um, European universities. So one university might be in Germany, another might be in France, another might be in the Netherlands. So they spread it out a lot. You take one semester here, one semester there. But all these universities come together to organize a joint program at the end of the day. And I'll make this clear very soon when I explain the different degrees. So about 2 to 3 different institutions. You can see what it covers: travel, living allowance, and the rest of them. Usually 2 academic years. 2 academic years. Well, you can get one as well, but the majority of them are a 2-year degree. So how do you start? It's good to start from what they call the catalog, the Erasmus Mundus catalog, and I've opened it already. So this is the catalog, and then you get a list of the different programs and different fields, different disciplines. It's a very long list. You can see tab 1 to 10. So I'm sure you find something that catches your interest. And of course, you can use the filter function to select your own discipline. You can leave the others blank. When it comes to country, they're not asking for your home country, but the country you tend to study in the EU. But you can leave that blank to open your chances. But what you can do here is select your particular field. Let's see. Let's scroll down a little so you can get a better view. So these are the different fields. both in the practical sciences, social sciences, humanities, arts. You have things like literature, you have arts, you have chemistry, you have politics, you have physics, mathematics, data science, health science, just name it. I'm sure you'll find something that is close to your area of specialization. So let's open one of the different opportunities here. So this one is in geo resources engineering. So if you're interested in this, you can click on the link below, not this one. If you click on this one up here, it just gives you the general details about the general program, the funding package, how much the EU gave for this particular program. So the EU gave over 3.4 million for this program at 4 different, I think, participating universities. So these are the universities. I think that this is the host university, but there are other participating universities as well. And I think these are the partners. There's a university in Sweden, university in Germany, another university in France. So this is just the general rationale behind this program. Well, for an applicant, well, this might be useful, but not very useful. So what should you do instead? How do you apply? You go back to the main page. Look at the link at the bottom, not the title, the website at the bottom. That is where you get application instructions. So let's click on that. Great. So application instructions, and then let's see application for 2024. So for this particular program in geo resources, it's saying the application window will open in November 6th and close 1st of March, especially if you're applying for the Erasmus Mundus scholarship. There are some students who are like self-funded or coming from other scholarships. So be mindful of the particular date for the Erasmus Mundus program. So you can see them at slightly different dates depending on the program you're applying for. So always be on the lookout for the date for the Erasmus Mundus. Once again, different programs might have different dates. Have that in mind. So this one is November 6th to 1st of March. And just to make sure we clarify the funding aspect of it. So remember, you're not paying fees. So run straight to Erasmus Mundus Plus. So it's a full grant and you can get information about what it covers. So the total worth of the scholarship is 33,600, and this will be broken down to a monthly stipend for 2 years of 8,400 euros. So every other thing is covered. Your insurance, I think they give you a reimbursement for your travel. I think it's here as well. Cover travel, visa, installation, and subsistence cost. As you can see, so the scholarship is here. So how do you apply then? So apply, check for the application criteria, and see if you meet the criteria. So these are the different documents for this particular program. Different programs, once again, might have different application requirements. So it is important to check for your own program. And whether or not they require, like the English test also depends on the program. But if you already studied in the English language, it's a good idea to have a letter from your university stating that you already studied in the English language or you're from an English language majority country. So you can read here and see what they're looking for and how to tailor your application to what they're looking for. So generally things like your transcript, your letter of motivation, I'll probably put a link on how to write some of these documents. Your resume or your CV, your letter of recommendation, what do they call it? Here, they just need one of them. So just check for the documents here and you will be fine. Also check for the particular instructions. So for here, for instance, they need just one page. CV or resume, just one page. Another scholarship or another Erasmus Mundus program might need 2 or 3 pages. So pay attention to the particular instruction of the program you're applying for. There is no one size fits all when it comes to Erasmus. Every program is doing their own thing. There might be similarities, oh yes, but there are also differences. And when it comes to the number of materials or the number of scholarships to apply for, I think it depends. Usually they say 3, but you can always verify. Send them an email if it is not already on the Erasmus Mundus page, now can you apply for more than 3 different programs? So you can check that on the Erasmus Mundus page or contact them directly to ask, hey, is it possible to apply for more than 3 programs? So let's go back to the catalog. So this one was the first one we looked at, and sustainable engineering, just to show you the contrast. So those interested in sustainable engineering, so let's look at the scholarship first of all. What does it cover? So just make sure that the money is there. So this is the Erasmus Mundus. You can see scholarship is there. The stipend 1,400, health accident insurance, tuition waiver, so they got you through and through. Then application, documents needed. They need identity documents like your international passport, a photograph like a passport photograph, English proficiency, and I think if you've already studied in the English language, you can make a case to them. And if you can write the exams, why not? Well, if you studied in the English language, I think you should make a case and tell them that you already studied in the English language if you can be given a waiver for that. Things about CV and the general recommendation letters. Of course, you can always check for the deadline for this one as well. I don't know whether this is open already. So check for the deadline and the way it's going to be evaluated. So there you go. You can see different programs might have slightly different application procedure. I'm trying to fish out the date here. Important dates. So I think this would open 2nd of November to 31st of January. That's the important date you have to keep in mind. Yeah, 2nd November closes 31st of January. So that's it. Check for your own school, check for your own department. I'll be putting links, helpful links in the description box of like how to write a CV, how to write a statement of purpose, or personal statement, other beneficial resources as well. I think I have one more thing to share with you before we go. Yes, it is this document. So this is the Erasmus Mundus handbook put together by the alumni community from Nigeria. So those who have won this scholarship in the past came together to put here useful tips that might help present applicants. So you can go through this and see beneficial tips put together by past winners of the scholarship. This is a up to 31 page document put together by the Nigerian alumni community. Of course, other communities, other countries can also benefit from this insight. And by the way, this scholarship is open to people around the world, not just Africans. It's open to almost everybody around the world, especially those from developing countries. So this is a very detailed document here. Things about CV, things about your statement of purpose, ideal recommendation letters. This might be beneficial, and I'll leave a link to this document so you can go through it on your own and it can help your preparations. So there are tips here you can get from scholars, samples as well, essay samples. So this document is very beneficial. So there you go, the fully funded Erasmus Mundus scholarship open to students from all over the world, especially those from developing countries. Full tuition, travel cost, living allowance. We've seen it already. You get a stipend of 1,400 euros, free healthcare, free insurance, free tuition. It can't get better than this. So, as usual, guys, we cannot wait to celebrate you. More opportunities like this are coming your way. So, if you've not subscribed, you'll be missing out. And as usual, put your comments in the comment section in case you have questions. Also, read through thoroughly your particular programs and the particular instructions. And I'll see you at the top sooner than later. Bye bye for now and get to work. Cheers.